Blessings, family, and welcome back to our product education series. Today I'm going to be sharing about the plant Chiricaspi, also known as Chiricsanango. This is such a special medicine and ally, and I'm really excited to get to offer some insights and resources to help you to understand the design of this very unique teacher plant, because it's one that has helped me in so many ways along my spiritual path, and also has so many different ways in which we can work with her and can be utilized to really catalyze and support us in our processes of spiritual growth and transformation. Today I'll be sharing within the context of the plant as Chiricaspi, which is the name for this flower and the sacred species given in the Colombian cultures. The Peruvian lineages refer to this plant as Chiricsanango. They have a different way of working with the plant. They also refer to this plant as masculine, but for the indigenous Colombian traditions, Chiricaspi is feminine in its essence. And because this is my background in studies, from this is how I will offer some teachings today. So the Chiricaspi is a flower, a purple and white flower, a very magical flower that is sweet, very, very sweet. Its fragrance is very reminiscent of a jasmine, and it is often utilized in plant lotions and floral baths. But it really imbues the spirit with this essence of sweetness and flourishment. And the leaves also have this medicinal property as well. The essence of the Chiricaspi is really to support us in overcoming our fears and our inhibitions and allowing us to step into the fullness of who we are. Empowerment is a really big theme when working with the Chiricaspi. One of the things that I really love about the energetic properties of this plant is she helps us to wake up and can be very supportive to any symptoms of spiritual numbness. So whenever we're tapped out or even maybe not ready to face our fears, the Chiricaspi can be an incredible ally to help us to cultivate courage, bravery. She really imbues and fills our hearts with this essence of strength, of spiritual strength and faith and trust. This is a plant that works on all three bodies, the physical body, the emotional body, and the spiritual body, in very unique ways. For the physical body, this medicine is incredibly supportive for its anti-inflammatory properties. So it's often prescribed or recommended for people who suffer from chronic pain in the physical body or rheumatism and arthritis. And so it can be really supportive because both physically and spiritually, what the Chiricaspi does is it takes out cold from the bones. So both spiritual cold from the spirit as well as cold in the physical body that often leads to sickness, inflammation. In this way, the Chiricaspi is also an incredible plant to have in your medicine cabinet for treatment of the common cold, flu, cough, and other symptoms related to fever. So these are some of the physical benefits of working with this plant, and you can utilize all the different parts of the plant, the tree stems or the flower stems, the flowers itself, and the leaves, and they all really serve in this way. And so the Chiricaspi flowers are obviously the most fragrant element and are really wonderful for the lotions and the plant baths. But there's all the same benefits in the leaves, and this is how we are offering and resourcing this medicine for our Four Visions family through our Rainforest Herbal Apothecary. Now we have available the Chiricaspi leaves, and you can make teas, you can make decoctions, which are concentrated formulas with the leaves boiled down. And these are wonderful ways to access some of these incredible benefits and support that the Chiricaspi offers to us. Emotionally, the Chiricaspi really helps to regulate the highs and the lows by nourishing the hormones and supporting with our reactivity to the changes in our life. So Chiricaspi can be an incredible ally when we're going through a period of tremendous change, or also, for example, with integrating profound spiritual experiences, or even processing hardship, or recovering or going through a process or a difficult or turbulent life chapter. So in this way, the Chiricaspi works on the emotional body to soothe, to calm, really nourishing the nervous system and our thoughts, bringing sweetness and tranquility to the mental body in the way in which we're perceiving the challenges that are arising. For the spiritual body, it's much of what I mentioned at the beginning, this element of empowerment, of intuition. The Chiricaspi helps us to deepen our connection with the inner voice within and really cultivate that sense of trust. Chiricaspi can also really be beneficial for those working to cultivate greater self-discipline and willpower and fortitude on the spiritual path. And so in this way, Chiricaspi supports us in really overcoming our own blockages and not even so much to, go deep within the blockages, but give us the strength to embrace them. And so the Chiricaspi, as you can probably tell, has many, many benefits and can be worked with in so many different ways. And it's such an incredible plant ally to align with and work with. And I love to use the Chiricaspi, and she's accompanying me in so many different parts of my own spiritual journey. And so we're really grateful to be able to provide the opportunity to work with her both in the leaf form and in our Chiricaspi tincture, which is a mixture of flower and leaf distilled in organic cane alcohol. And she's also present in some of our plant lotions as well. And you might recognize this very unique sweet aroma in some of the floral waters that we have in our product line. And it's really this essence of like the empowered little child too, this little girl, this little boy who's recovering and reclaiming the magic, the beauty, the authenticity, and can be really supportive for us, those of us who navigate fear and worry and inhibitions and are constantly being filtered by our own blockages or fear of becoming who we are meant to be. And so this energy of seizing the moment, this energy of really actualizing that now is the time for me to be all that I came here to be and to step into my purpose and really, overcome these elements that are part of why we haven't done that thus far. This is the energy of the Chiricaspi. She helps us direct, bringing a lot of mental clarity, bringing a lot of focus and vigilance to the ways in which we're showing up in our lives. And she also gives us this fortaleza, this strength to meet the moment and the gift and the blessing of this day with courage. And so in this way, she is an incredible friend and ally to walk with. And we really encourage you to come to her if any of what I'm sharing is resonating for you, and to really listen to see if she's calling for you, because she's one of those medicines that will call very strongly in certain moments in your life and in certain chapters of initiation. And so she can be really incredible for midwifing us through very pivotal moments in our spiritual growth and evolution. So I hope this was helpful for you. Like I mentioned, we have, the tincture and the leaves, and they can be really worked with in a variety of ways. You can work with both of them together, complementing one another, along with perhaps one of our lotions that have the Chiricaspi in it as well. And in this way, you create a container to really meet the plant and start to work very intimately with her. So let us know if you have any questions about Chiricaspi in the comments, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.